Wind the power on, going a little bit long, so we'll just drag the rear leg there, trying to slow it down as we fly through the air. Nice and high, nice and poppy. Josh also doing the same, going a little bit deep. That's a strong wind that we got out here today, pushing us a little bit further than we like. Aaron's doing it as well, so we will make the adjustment this time round. Slow down the way we roll in. Maybe not twist the throttle quite as much. Here we go then. Up and over. Now that's a little bit more like it, landing right at the top of the landing system, using all of that transition, trying to bring us in nice and smoothly. So we'll just go for one more, making sure I am indeed dialed in. I'm comfortable, I'm happy to proceed out here. Then we can get things underway and hopefully show you guys a little bit of freestyle motocross. Incidentally, this is our first show back. Our first outdoor show, shall I say. We've been on the Arena Cross Tour for January and February. We've even got the British champion here with us today, Jack Brunel, good friend of ours. He's come out to check out a bit of freestyle on his Saturday off. As it is now, with further ado, that I get to introduce you to the riders, letting you know who you may be cheering and who you may be making the noise for this very fine afternoon here at Springfest 2024. So all the way from the dizzy heights of Dereham in Norfolk, please put your hands together and make some noise for the one and only Mr. Aaron Powley, aka Ronnie. Let's see what he's got for you guys out here today. 20-something-year-old throws his body off to the back of the motorcycle into the heart attack position, reaching back for the grab hold beneath the seat, throwing the body up to the sky into what we call that seat grab indie position. Now Aaron, he is a new dad. His son Jackson back at home, a budding motocross rider himself. He's already got himself one of those little Strider push bike things, and as Aaron makes his way in, what's he got for us? It's the cliffhanger. Nice. One trick you shouldn't do in the wind is a cliffhanger. Aaron throwing caution to the wind, so please give it up and make some noise for Aaron Powley. Oh, good job, Ron. So as we go from one of the oldest riders within the sport of freestyle motocross over to the baby of our team, the youngest rider out here today, please give it up and make some noise for the one and only Mr. Joshua Morris. Josh was on a double bubble on Friday. He even worked a full day labouring, made his way here to Abingdon, helping to set the ramps up as he throws his body up to the sky, going nice and deep on the landing system. Josh, coming from the motocross background, made the transition over into freestyle. Only about 3 years ago, he was indeed working on the Arena Cross Tour as the mascot, believe it or not. Saw himself a bit of freestyle motocross and thought, I'll have a go at that. And here he is today, running live for you guys as he throws himself off the bike, scissor kicks in the air. Huge switch indie. Please give it up as he joins me back here on the floor for Mr. Joshua Morris. Morris dancing Morris. Does himself a little bit of Morris dancing on a Sunday. Are you going tomorrow? Yes, he is. He's not sure. He's going to see what's around local. As we here at Bollywood, we like to share the load. So I'm now going to hand the mic over to the very capable Mr. Aaron Powley. Aaron, it's over to you. Or maybe not. Can we have the second mic on, please, Mr. Sound Guy? That would be absolutely lovely. He's on it. He's on it.
Ex-team manager. He's been a professional freestyle rider now for around 20 years, and he is currently 40 years of age, one of the oldest freestyle riders left in this country. But do not let that fool you, because as demonstrated right there, he is not afraid to send it, and he does have some of the biggest, most technical tricks there are in freestyle motocross. That one is called the Rock Solid. Not something you should be doing for your first jump of the day, let alone on a very, very windy day like this. Now, Dan is also a professional film and TV stuntman. He's worked on films like Captain America, Batman, and his latest one is Heart of Stone. And there he does demonstrate you another very technical trick. That one is called the Oxecutioner, a one-hand handstand on the seat. But do not forget, he does actually have a radio mic inside of his helmet. It is actually him talking you through our show. So ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Dan Whitby!
Oh, you guys are too good. You're too good. Thank you so much, Aaron. So you have indeed been introduced to the riders. It's now my responsibility to introduce you lovely guys to the sport of freestyle motocross. Now, that is indeed going to entail me doing a smidgen of the old multitasking as I attempt to try and talk to you wonderful guys while indeed I'm flying through the air. And at 40 years old, it's getting harder and harder to keep up with this, but I will indeed endeavour to try and give you a nice description of what's going on from a rider's perspective as I'm flying through the air. So 21 meters of gap, we always hit this gap in second gear. Now it doesn't mean that you guys at home, I don't want you going off into your back garden and setting your freestyle landing up and having a go yourself, because as you can imagine, it does have its inherent dangers, and between us we have broken 1 or 2 bones over the years. If you want to come and have a chat with us after the show, we will be back at our little interactive stand, little motorhome at the corner of the arena. If you want to come and see us, have a chat about it, please do. But as I said, we always hit this gap in second gear, so my first job is to make sure my machine is firmly selected in the second, which it is now. On the way in, little blip, wind the power on, jump off the bike, move the legs over to the left hand side, signing things off with my simpler tricks. We will indeed work our way through our trick repertoire to our more technical stuff. Josh goes heel clicker, brings the legs around the handlebars, clicks the heels in the air. That one's called the heel clicker. Here comes Aaron. Winds the throttle, double can, heel clicker, 2 tricks for the price of 1 as he combines both what you saw from Joshua and myself. Now this time round I'm going to go for the grab, the little holes beneath my seat, you can see them here. I'm going to reach back for that and go into the seat grab in the area. Little blip, wind the power on, jump off the machine, open the legs up into a seat grab indie. Again, one of the more simpler ones that we do as we work through our trick repertoire. Josh pushing his legs higher into the seat grab heart attack position. When they go a little bit more vertical, we call that the heart attack. Aaron, boom, super can. Again, reaching back for that grab hold, moving the legs over to the right hand side into the super can position. Now I'm going to take the grabs 1 step further. Look out for a little blip. Wind the throttle on with grab hold with the left hand. The right hand goes back, grabs a hold of my heel. That's called an executioner or a one hand grab, if you will. Josh goes switch, tweaks his body off to the left hand side, throws the legs up to the sky into the switchblade position. Here comes Aaron. A cliffhanger, I said it earlier, so one trick that you should not do in the wind. Aaron obviously not scared out here today. Now, a deep breath, I get myself into the double grab this time around, little blip. We throw the bike completely away, both hands go back. We grab a hold of that grab hold, throw the body out into the double grab position. Josh, nice, whipped out. That was a little bit naughty on that one. Aaron's upside down. Spinning the backflip, that's the one trick that we all wanted to see, right? The backflip, the holy grail of FMX, the one trick that we all want to be able to do. Aaron coming out, swing with that one. I should at least have a go at one. What do you guys think? Shall I have a go at the backflip? Gotta have a go. Aaron's showing me up here, straight into it. So I'll start things off, big deep breath, get the oxygen into the lungs. Make my way in. Little blip. Wind the power on, a little pull just off the lip there, gets the bike to do the full 360 degree backward rotation, a holy grail of FMX. Josh, the cliffhanger is so big. What's Aaron got? Coming in again with a look back heart attack. I'm going to finish things up with one of my favourite tricks. Little blip, wind the power on, the right hand goes back, we go opposite one hand Indian, grabbing hold of my left foot, it says, opposed to the right. Here comes Josh, huge super can, so much style from this youngster. Last but not least, we'll finish things up with Aaron. What's he got for us? He's in, he's upside down. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, Abingdon, are you having a bit of fun with us out here this afternoon? I can't lie to you guys, we're having so much fun out here today. This is our first outdoor show back, and man, does it feel good. But we need to give you guys a little bit more, and you know what, the best way I feel to potentially do so is with a bit of healthy competition. So I, for one, feel a bit of a comp out here, but how are you guys feeling? Do you guys want to see a freestyle motocross competition? Yeah! That's good, that's good. I'm not even going to mess you around. We're going to go straight into it at that. We've got 3 riders out here. We're going to give each rider 2 opportunities, just a 2, to attempt to win you lovely guys over. When I say win you guys over, this part of the show, it's all about you guys out there, and all you need to do, simply make the most amount of noise, whichever rider you feel is performing the best. As we come out swinging with no less than the best rider out here today, if not the best FMX rider in the country, so please get behind him and make some noise for Aaron Powley! Good on, Ron, well look at him, he's put these little levers up here on the front of his motorcycle. These are indeed called super flip levers. That's right, combining a flip with something super. Are we going to see it out here today? Who knows? He's already got 2 backflips under his belt. He makes his way in. Straight in, yes! So big from Aaron. There it is. The Superman backflip coming out swinging. That was just his first jump. He's got another one to do. He wants some more noise from you guys, so get behind him. Remember, keep that elevated volume out there for Aaron as he turns the corner, waits a second, clicks into second gear. What's he gonna? I don't know how he's gonna follow up with that one, because that was absolutely awesome. Makes his way in. Smash bosh. Nice Supercan Indian air. Very, very nicely done. What is a super flip into a Supercan? Please give it up and make some noise for the one and only Mr. Aaron Powley. I am fatigued after all that excitement. Aaron absolutely smashed it. It's probably the biggest one I've seen you do ever. That was really good, really good. We've been indoors in perfect conditions. We come out here in the wind and he goes and does that. As we go back over live to the action, over to the youngest rider out here today. You know you know how it works. Please get behind him and make some noise for Josh Morris. I'm fatigued, I'm not lying. This is the first one back. I've not got my conditioning back into talking and riding as Josh comes in. Boom! Big Supercan going deep, using every inch of the landing system there. Very nicely done. Joshua, a very solid way to start his 2-jump trick combination, but he has yet another opportunity, another chance to take the infamous Aaron Powley down, taking competition number 1, show number 1 here at Abingdon. Springfest 2024. Josh momentarily waits for the wind to come in line. Looks pretty good right now. He's making his way in. What's he got for us? Boom! Oh, it's a cliffhanger! And it's a good one! And he nearly kissed the mudguard as he lands. Please give it up and make some noise for Josh Morris! Good job, Mr. Morris. God, how did that feel? Going deep on the landing system. Well, I'm now going to hand the reins of the show, the mic, back over to Mr. Aaron Powley. Aaron, it's over to you.
Can you guys hear me? Can't hear me. Mr. Sound Guy. Check, mic check. Hey, we're away. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen what I've had to offer. You've seen what young Mr. Morris has to offer on these very windy conditions. I'm sure Dan probably explained to you the wind is our worst nightmare, and today, with it being very high, makes our life a lot more difficult. You have to hit the ramp a lot more slower than you normally would, and the wind does really affect the way your bike flies, especially when you're doing the tricks. But if there's anyone who is not afraid to send it, it's this man right here. That one is called the Rock Solid to Double Indy. 2 tricks technically there for the price of 1. Completely letting go of that machine, grabbing back up with his fingertips, and then kicking his legs into that Indian air position. Now that is one trick you should definitely not be doing on a day like this. I don't even do it on a good day because it's that scary. I stick to backflips. I can guarantee you they're a lot easier, but this man does also have a pretty good repertoire of backflip tricks, and also some of the most funny tricks there are in freestyle motocross. Now that's not one of the most technical, but it is by far the most amusing trick in freestyle motocross. That is called the Captain Morgan. Now the only thing that holds him on his bike with that trick is his big toe. So ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Dan Whitby!
Absolutely lovely. You guys are amazing. You're so good. We really appreciate the noise out here. As we now move on, trying to work out a legitimate winner here. Competition number 1, show number 1 for us here at Springfest 2024. Is it going to be Aaron, Josh, or myself? Who indeed knows? As we throw out you lovely people out there, if you feel that Josh should be a winner, busting out that absolutely huge cliffhanger, we need to get noisy for him. After 3, 1, 2, 3! Not bad at all. Moving swiftly on to Aaron Powley, bringing out the Superman backflip into the Supercan. If you feel he is a winner, you know how it works for him. After 3, 1, 2, 3! Boom, that's what they call a landslide noise.
That's probably one of the biggest cheers I've had in a long while. I'm definitely down with that. But let's not forget your 3rd and final rider, throwing out that ridiculous Rock Solid, completely letting go of that machine. Something you should definitely not be doing on a windy day like this. If you think Dan should be your winner, let's hear it for him. After 3, 1, 2, 3! Oh, that's close.
All day long. I'm just going to jump in there. I'm going to call it. Please give it up for the first show of the year, the winner. Please give it up for Aaron Powley! Did you notice it? How many times can I say please in a sentence? I got myself really truly tongue-tied there. Well guys, we've got a little bit more time left on the clock out here. So how are you guys feeling? Would you like a bit more freestyle? Yeah, there's a few of you out there. If not a bit more freestyle, do you want a bit more danger? Yeah, you got a little bit of danger, haven't you, on a Saturday afternoon? Well, we're going to try and give it to you guys in the form of a freestyle motocross train. Hey, let's see if we can't get all three of us flying through the air at the same time. With something a little bit special from these very awesome guys that are sitting down here. So, they're going to make us look really, really cool. Way cooler than we actually are. I can't count, so I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's see if we can get this done for you guys. A little bit like the red arrows, just nowhere near as good. We will fall into formation. As I said, see if we can't get all three of us flying through the air at the same time. We'll just wait for the guys to filter into that formation. We'll make our way in. The plan is to get all three of us in the air at the same time. If anyone does manage to catch yourself a picture of this, we'd love to see it. You boys ready? We're ready. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Pretty closely over. That wasn't too bad, was it? What do you guys think? Should we go back and do another? Would you like to see another? We're going to go back and do another. You guys good for another? Thumbs up from the guys on the floor. Gotta love it when you throw in a bit of pyro, haven't you? Ready, Joshua? Joshua is ready. 1, 2, and 3. But sometimes 2 is never enough. How you feeling out there? Do you want one more?
Yeah!
You should never say one more in freestyle motocross, but we are going to go for one more. Number 3 for us. Bulldog FMX. As I said, we will be back at our interactive stand after the show. It takes about 10 minutes just to get the equipment out of the arena. But if you want to come and see us, we've got t-shirts, posters, caps. Or if you just want to come say hi, we'd love to see you. Right. Here we go then for the final time. 1, 2, and 3, and a couple of backflips as well. So there you have it, guys. We have indeed been Bulldog FMX. You guys, you've been absolutely amazing.